Now I have everything set up here in After Effects, but before we hit OK, we need to make sure that the solid color right here is black. Now that we have everything set up, we go to Effects and Presets, and we go to CC Particle World, and we put it here on our composition. Now we have our grid selected, but if you choose to, we can go to Grids and Guides and unselect Grid. But since we're working with particles here, I'm going to leave the grid on. Now we go to the Producer tab. We reveal everything. It shows us the particle type, the burst star, the step star, and under the particle type there is a line, star, faded map, sphere map, bubble, etc. But myself, I'm going to choose star. And while we're there, in the burst size, I'm going to change from yellow to blue. And now we get on to burst size. Now burst size and depth size here, it shows how you want the big the particle system is. Burst stars, if you increase it, it gets bigger. If you decrease it, it gets smaller. And depth size does the same thing. Now, I'm going to manipulate the burst and depth size the way I want it to look. And with how it looks, if I press the play button, watch the magic. Ta-da! And that's how you make stars like that. Pretty, huh? Well, I hope you like the stars because there's a lot more you can do with them. Now, if I close out of the particle system here and open the producer, it shows the XYZ axis producer. Y brings the up and down. You can manipulate it where you want it to go. And with the Z axis, you can bring zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, and zoom out. Now we go to longevity. Now, longevity is a little tricky for me to understand. All I know is that it works the same way as Death Star. If you increase it, it'll get smaller. If you decrease it, it gets smaller. But it works with how big or small you want the stars to look. If I leave it at 0.5, it'll be a little spectacle of a star. If you leave it to 1 or more, it'll go to a big looking star. But for now, I'm going to leave at the longevity section to 2.59, and when I play the video right here, it shows how different the star looks. Now it looks slightly bigger than the star was initially. Now what we gotta do now is go to the physics function right here, and I'll teach you about the gravity tool. But first, we had to change the weight to 0.00110. Now if you see here, it shows the position of the particle is different. But if I increase it and decrease it again, it shows it's in weird different areas. Instead of it being spread out, it's coming in a little bit. But now in the animation tab, you can see there's different types of animation styles you can do for the particle system. There's explosive, direct access, physical, twirl, twirly, etc. But as of right now, I'm just going to leave it as it is in explosive, and then just probably going to watch the animation for a while. Make sure that everything you have here has been saved. Now I'm going to try out the animation tab. Now I gotta choose the phone like I said, but right now I'm going to try out twirl. And it seems different here, unlike the explosive animation. But I'm just going to bring back the explosion right now, and well, it's back to the way it was. Now I'm going to increase the longevity a little bit from 1.79 to 2.79, and well, now we're going to go to the producer tab and go to the Z axis a little bit and bring it down a little bit to the way I want it to be, and look at that. The particle system is now in the middle. You can see everything and not sticking together as it was earlier. And now once I hit the play button again, it shows that now not only is that more of a split across, you can see how bigger and different it is, as opposed to some being stick across from each other. And that's how you do the particle system. Sorry if I was stuttering most of the time during the whole tutorial. This is my first time doing it and I was pretty nervous. Anyways, Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. My name is Maurice Chardot, and this is my tutorial particle systems. Thank you and good night.